Hey guys, we are back in Gnomoria. So I cleaned it up a little bit. I made this a little straighter because it wasn't quite driving me crazy yet, but you know, it was coming. So we don't want that. Okay, food is getting a little low, so let's do a little bit of foraging some of this stuff. And then I think it will come out, what day is it? Today's the 7th, so we still have a little time before the badness comes, you know, because that's always so much fun when we get attacked by the badness. Alright, what do we got going on in here? Everyone's sleeping, not getting anywhere. Until these guys give us another baby, we're really just not getting anywhere. But let's start doing our bedrooms. Let's start with that. Then we can at least have the bedrooms done, even if... Okay, build, terrain, stairs, up. We want them out of something decent, right? Blocks. We got some granite blocks we can build them out of, right? And this will go upstairs, and it will be grand. It will be grand. Hopefully, if I did it right. And then we'll start building our rooms, and then that way they have a place to sleep, and that way when we can build the beds, which won't be until we get some... We need a needle to get the... tailor bench and all that stuff. I did put some torches out, so... Oh, that was another thing I was going to do. I was going to put some more torches. One here, and one here. I'm considering, like, taking down this whole wall, aside from our little bridge here, and just using this as our bridge. You know? It's kind of what I'm thinking, maybe. Keep an eye on that food. Water isn't such a big deal, or drink isn't such a big deal, because we have all this water, so I'm not worried about that. Get the torches up. Did you get... Okay, good. Alright, so this is the beginning... Oops. This is the beginning of our upstairs. So how do we want to run this? Let's make a double hallway. And then... The rooms, let's see. Well, how big do we want the rooms to be? I think the rooms should be... I can't remember, but I'm thinking 4x4. Or was it 5x5? You know, that's just too big. Let's just start small and go from there. There's room number 1. I'm not even 100% sure how many people we have, truthfully. So let's make a second hallway. We will go like this. We'll make them kind of branch off this way. We don't want to get too close to that edge there and cause ourselves all sorts of issues. Alright, so eventually we'll replace the walls, we'll replace the floors. Right now I'm just trying to get people in the door. Seems like an important idea. Go just... Well, I guess we really didn't need to do that unless we run another... I mean, can we get to that? I mean, if I mine that, that's going to cause all sorts of problems. So we're not going to do that. We might have a back way around. Maybe we'll make a second entrance, maybe? But okay, so we got this. Now we need these guys to get it cleaned up. Because, you know, nobody wants dirt all over the place, right? I'm surprised we were able to pull that off so fast. Let's get some lights in here. Nothing will spawn above level minus... my brain is not working. -7. So we should be good when it comes to madness spawning. But we're gonna just throw some stuff down here. We'll put a wall torch up. Just because the wall torches are kind of nicer. And then... Let's see, how does this look? How does it look? They're doing alright? Bring the walls down a little bit. You can't barely see it, so... Maybe we will... Oops. There we go. And then come down here and we'll put a light there. Now we're going to be very busy making torches and sticks and all sorts of things. What are you guys off doing? Collecting all that food? Good for you, good for you. Do we have room to store this said food? Are all our crates full? No, they look fine, huh? Alright, let's add a couple more crates just because we like to be proactive. The problem is everything you build has a value to it. And it brings up your kingdom worth, which we should check. What is our kingdom worth at this point? Oh, well, you know, that's good. As long as we stay under 10,000 for the first attack, I think is the best. Okay, so we're finally getting some wheat, so I can make a couple more beds, which will be grand. I don't have too far to go, but... just really need these guys to pop a baby. Should be 3 days? I'd say probably 3 to 5 days maybe. How's it coming? We're doing alright? How's this looking? Okay, good. We're getting it all lit up just the way we... Sorry guys. Just the way we like it. I was trying to hold it back, but it didn't work out. So we'll put a bed and a dresser in all these. We could probably get the dressers in now as long as we have the wood for them. That'll be the problem. Wood, it will be the problem. I got some things starting to grow here. Okay, we foraged all that, so let's just cut a bunch of them down. We're gonna cut these down eventually too, I think. But so let's get started on our rooms. We're just not gonna build. What do we want? We can start with a simple dresser. Yeah. You know what? We should probably make the dresser first. That way I'll have the same kind for everything. So dresser, we have no planks. You know what, let's find out what kind of wood we actually have the most of. So we have the most, birch wood is the one we have the most of. So let's make some birch dressers. Let's make 6. Is that how many rooms I had? I think that was how many rooms I had, yeah. Well, 7, but that's fine. We'll get that far and figured it out. How many people do we even have? We have 9 people. 3 people are idle. Oh, no. Nobody is idle. What do we got? Who's idle? The hauler, the miner, and the stone cutter are idle. What do we want you to do? So the miner, we can give you a job of... If you have nothing to do, let's say you do that and farming, okay? Should cut some trees down. Well, you can't cut trees down because you don't have an axe, but you can do farming, right? So Mr. Miner, if you got nothing to do, you do farming. Hauler, if you got nothing to do, you do farming. And who was the other one? I don't remember. Stone cutter, okay? Mr. Stone cutter. Farming. Anybody bored? Farms. Got it? Hopefully that means they'll plant these trees too. Yep, get them trees cut down. You know what? We should be sticking some lights out here. We do have... I put some lights up there, but I still think we should add a few more just because I really would like to see what's coming our way, you know? There you go. Build that wall. Build that torch. Build that torch. Staying busy. Staying very busy. Yeah, I was thinking I probably should have expanded this a lot bigger to begin with, but shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Alright, you know what we should do? We should start our kitchen. Why have we not even considered the kitchen? Alright, if we put our grand hall here, then our kitchen stuff can go here and we can, you know, maybe? I don't know. Alright, let's build it. We can always move it later. Drink. We'll start with... We don't really need a butcher shop yet, so let's start with the kitchen. Where do I want it? I want it close so that they can just run and drop stuff off there. So we'll go with that, and then... we'll go with the distillery. We'll get all that started. Once those are going, then at least we will be working our way forward. Is anybody else idle? No. Sleeping or working. Good. That's exactly what we like to see. Cut down that last tree. And then we get all this stuff hauled in. And we, at that point, will be very, very close to the gates. Not that it matters. I mean, we'll probably get chewed on anyway, but where are you going? I thought we had everything. Nope, not yet. Alrighty. Alright, so we got our houses. Everything's lit up. Did we ever make that first dresser? Build furniture dresser. No, you have not made my dresser. Is that what you're doing, Mr. Carpenter? Table. You know what? I want you to do the dresser first. Just because it works out better. I got them planting anything they can find here. That should keep them very busy so that we always have trees, because once the madness strikes, I don't want them to leave unless they have to. They stay inside so that whoever our military is can protect them in the best way they can. We need to redo all these walls, but I don't want to bring my kingdom worth up until we have at least a military, you know, some sort of militia of sorts. Are you working or are you playing around? You look bored. I do not approve of farmers being idle. Well, I suppose it makes sense, because... Alright, what are we going to do? What do we want to do? We could have them come out here and plant a bunch of things. Or till it up, I should say. They'll come out, till it all up, and then they'll plant afterwards. So this way we can just get it going, and then we'll shut it off. You can shut the farm off, and then it'll still grow, but they won't tend to it. So that might not be a bad idea, just to first of all keep our guys busy, and eventually we're going to need them to do stuff anyway. Eventually we'll probably expand out. Maybe take over this, like, this little thing here. Whoops, wrong way. Maybe take this over. Man, we could just build a bridge directly to it and take down all the... I mean, we could make a bridge world, like a... kind of like skylights going all over the place from one side to the next. I mean, it's a thought. Did you make my dresser, or are you still working on it? Oh, we've got an orange dresser. Orange. Is that what I said? I didn't say to make an orange dresser, did I? Well, I mean, I guess it's okay. Alright, we'll go with whatever we got then, I guess. Build, furniture, dresser... any. We'll just go with any. The rooms won't match, but, you know, we'll just have to suck it up, I guess. Okay, we'll put the bed in the corner. Or maybe we'll put the bed in the middle, I think, actually. We'll stick this here. Autosave. Alright, so that's 7 rooms. That will get us started. These guys still have not given us a baby, so there is that. We also got to figure out who's going to be our cook, but we probably won't figure that out until the first day of summer. I'm not going to have them plant anything. I'm just giving them something to do, because at some point we'll need them to do it, and it'll be a whole thing. I think I'm going to chop these trees down though. First of all, keep our guy busy, but I'm also considering taking, like, if we take this side down, it will leave us more room for trees and stuff. And we do the same thing on this side, that'll leave us more room for whatever we want to put over here, farms or whatever it is we care to have. We also need to get a tailor up. Now where do I want to put my tailor? Let's just mine this wall right here. Put our tailor in here. Always so many things. This is still one of my favorite games. I come back to it all the time. Whenever I get bored and I got trying to find something to do, this is where I come back to. Once we have a kitchen, then our people will be less bored, but... Okay, tailor shop's ready to go, or tailor area. So we need a loom, which we can build... No, we can't build the loom because we need the needle, right? Build... Tailor, you need the bone needle. Okay, I just remembered we need to have the butcher table because we can't get the bone needle without the butcher table. So build food, butcher table. There you go, stick that right there. When people come in, they'll just, you know, all sorts of blood and guts right there. You know, we'll put the grand hall probably here, so we probably should make the kitchen stuff over here. I don't know what I was thinking. It's day 8. They probably will not get done what I'd like them to get done. Oh, good, these rooms are getting done. What else do we want to put in there? Somebody always falling asleep on the floor. Let's build furniture. What do we want? We could put a statue in there, but it would have to be a wooden statue, and I don't even have the tables for it, so forget that. We can put doors up. I mean, might as well get these done as far as we possibly can while we wait for a bone needle. Are you bored? Are you bored, dude? You got nothing to plan? You know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna send you out there, and then bad things will happen. Let's look up. I want to see what the logs. See how many logs we have. 120. Good. I love that. The tracking of items is probably the best feature ever, you know, in my opinion. We need to build more beds. Build 2 more, maybe? Oh, no, not regular beds. We have to choose straw beds. Just so that we can get a couple more people sleeping at one time. I should have plenty of food, right? You got plenty of food? Yes, plenty of food. So that's good. Less people passing out on the floor, that's a good thing. Our bedrooms are coming together. Also a good thing. We could go up like a whole nother floor and make this one the dining hall. Look at everything's green. I love it because that means things are getting done. Things are getting done. Alright, the rancher. We need to make sure that the first thing he's doing is butchering. So bone carving. So we'll have the workshop while the... Okay, he's got it. He's got it figured out. I don't know what I'm worried about. We can butcher them individually if we wanted to. We could pick the yak pasture, but we got one of each, and that's the way it's going to be for right now. It'd be nice if you could start with a couple more, you know, just automatically start with 3. That would be grand. That would be grand. Get our food done. At least feel like we accomplished something today. Because I'm pushing it and I don't feel like I've accomplished anything. Why is it? Was there stuff there when I designate area pasture? Apparently there was stuff there. Okay, how many can fit in this box even? 1 male, 3 girls. Okay. Just checking. Once these produce something, then we'll delete this farm probably and make this bigger. Because we need to have more than less. Food is still good. Drink is coming quite down. Not sure how I feel about that. Doors are coming together. It's looking good, guys. It's getting good. Everyone's going to be able to sleep. Hopefully they'll have their own beds soon. We'll redo all this eventually. We'll redo all the walls and the floors. If we live that long, we will redo all that stuff. Trying to decide where exactly I also want the training dummies. I should get that up. That way it's good to go for when I need it. I want to have maybe one here and then one up here. Because I'm still considering taking the walls down to give us some more room aside from this spot, so that the only walkway will be to come directly through the training dummy. That is the plan. It is coming together. Food? Is the food done? No. You guys stop messing around. Do the job. Let's go. I haven't seen any animals out, which is weird. Usually you see a couple of them. I mean, we can't handle them right now. We're a bunch of weaklings, but still, I'm used to seeing some by now. Of course, I haven't really paid that much attention, so that might have something to do with it. One too many. Now it should tell me when one is born over here. I'm thinking it's like day 11 or 12. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember. Got plenty of wheat. That's good. Dude, where are you going? Oh, okay, good. Good. And we have to get our military figured out too. Figure out who's the best at whatever it is. We're going to start them out with no real weapons, so... Now the question is do we want to have everybody trained so everyone can fight back? Or do we want to just have a select military? Usually at the beginning, I usually go with just the select military where all they do is train. You guys have nothing to do, really? Wow. I apparently need to give you a job. Okay, builder, miner, stonecutter. Okay, you know what, Mr. Miner? Why don't we start going down? Dig stairs down. This is a tedious job, so if you guys don't want to watch that, I get that. Oh well, I went a little too far, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, did I seriously not get that? Oh, there you go. Alright. Alright, so... dig stairs down. We're not going to get too far as of yet. we're just gonna go down a little bit. Okay, big stairs down. I was really hoping to have ran into something by now. Some stone or something, and we may have to go over this way, but we don't have to worry about lights until -7. So, I mean, we will definitely put lights in here, don't get me wrong, but you know, I seriously considered excuse me, shutting the zombies off, and as I start to go deeper and deeper, I'm like, you know, why didn't you? Because you know the zombies are going to come and wreck your life, because they always do. Zombie Steve chewing on my face. Just a little bit wider there so I can put the next set of stairs. I mean, I'm only doing this basically because they're bored, you know? Alright, so that's probably, I'd say that's probably good enough for now. Let's get some lights in here before we go crazy on the whole digging straight down. And I need to be able to concentrate to dig straight down because, you know, well, you know, zombies. The zombies. Alright guys, let me know what you think. We're getting close to being able to start our growing and those sorts of things. Oh, let's set up our food quick. Well, let's pause it first. Because you just never know. Alright, so basically fruit is all we have. So craft wine until you have... well, see, the problem is if we take the fruit, then we're also taking the fruit to be able to eat. So you know what? I think we'll wait. We'll wait a little bit. Actually, now that I think about it, let's wait till we have some trees of our own growing pretty well before we make the decision to turn it all into liquid. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by.